Hey boot campers, we're headed into week 3 of our winter boot camp, and we've just kind of gotten into that stage where we handed out the $60 refunds for those who participated in our fall program and qualified by filling out and using their books and being really diligent in recording all of their eating. And I had the opportunity to take a look through all of them, and I really do look through them, and it is so rewarding for me to see the week 1 and the week 2 eating, and then how the meals gradually change and shift to week 5, week 4, week 5, and then week 10, and then for me to see the results, to see the inches lost, and even the comments along the way people are making on how much they feel, so much better. They have so much more energy, they're shedding inches, and their whole feeling is better. They just have that energy and they're craving less. And so I was just motivated to give you another little tip from the kitchen, especially going into winter time. But I really want to encourage you to use those books. They're there for your success. And we promise you that if you follow that and you really spend time and are diligent recording not just what you're eating, but your activity levels and your exercise and your boot camp workouts and all of that, and you'll really see huge success in just those 10 weeks. So keep it going, guys. It was great to read, and hopefully you'll be able to take a few new tips and new ideas from what I'm going to suggest to you today. So we're in winter time, and probably the most critical time for all of us to make sure that we're upping our nutrient and our vitamin intake. And diet becomes even more important in the cold winter months. We're lacking the vitamin D from the sun. We're not outside, and also our food changes seasonally. So we're eating less greens, I guess, just naturally. And so here are a few things you can do to boost your immunity for you and also for your kids and your family. Okay. So first things first, you want to start your morning. The best thing to do, and normally. Traditionally in North American culture, we're starting our morning with cereal and coffee, but I'm going to encourage you to start with water, okay, first thing in the morning. And it's awesome if you can add a lemon or orange to it, slice it up, and it really is what you prefer. But I know for many of us, myself included, I really struggle with making sure I get enough water intake, and so it helps me if I can add a little bit of this to it. Enjoy the taste more, and I'm going to drink more throughout the day. So that's the best way to start your morning, with a big glass of water, and then of course throughout the day hydrating more. And then you want to, we really encourage protein smoothies in the morning. They're quick, they're easy, and you can also add a lot of stuff in there and your kids aren't going to notice. So that's the plus, especially for some of us adults that don't like the taste of kale or spinach or fish oil. You can add it in your shake and be almost guaranteed not to taste it. So I want to show you what we use. And again, this is not maybe the best for you, but this is the best for us and our family, and this is what we like. We like the taste of it. It works with our systems. But make sure that you figure out what works best for you, remembering that we all have different kind of sensitivity levels. Some of us can handle a little bit more dairy or starchy foods than others, so you need to figure that out. This is the one that I personally like the taste of. This is a Sun Warrior. Okay, so it's a pea-based, plant-based product. So it's a vegan, there's no animal products in it, there's no dairy in it. So it's definitely the best in terms of sensitivity levels for people, and I love the taste of this. It has vanilla, chocolate. You get what you prefer, but this is what I love the taste of. And if you are fine with dairy type, if dairy doesn't really bother you too much, then you might be okay with this. Is a whey. This is a New Zealand, 100% New Zealand whey. So this is the best type of whey protein that you want to get because of the way it's been processed, and they really make sure that it's a really clean protein. And so if dairy doesn't bother your system, this might be a good option for you because it's got loads of protein in it. Again, depends on what works for you. Both of these I bought at Nature Source, okay? And they seem to have the best prices for those products, all right? Whole Foods and I'm sure other natural food companies would sell those as well, all right? So that's your base, all right? And then you want to add an almond milk or a coconut milk or hemp milk base to it, okay? Things you want to avoid is soy milk, and if you can avoid cow's milk, I would for your morning shake, and stick to things that are a little bit lower on the sensitivity level and are not going to irritate your system, okay? So that's your base, then you've added your protein powder, and then for us, I love to add the greens, stick the greens in. Oftentimes we'll use a green supplement, which we've run out of, so I don't have to show you, but sometimes we'll add a green powder supplement, especially during the colder months. Or you can just add whatever you've got. So this is kale, and then I've got some spinach, all right, and I will usually throw in those, so they will turn your shake green, but guaranteed you will not taste it, and your kids will love it, and then think of all the green supplements they're getting first thing in the morning, okay? Also, hemp hearts we add to ours, okay? Great for protein, great for fiber. I got this bag at Costco, okay? And then whatever type of berries you like. So strawberries, berries are awesome, especially this time of year, full of antioxidants, okay? So strawberries or blueberries, whatever you have. We also have a frozen, because I don't always have the regular version in my fridge. Sometimes I don't. So I got this bag actually at Costco, which is great. It's organic blueberries, frozen blueberries. And I'll also freeze some of my bananas, and I'll just grab those out of the freezer and add them as necessary, okay? And then we add, so these are, again, supplements we use that I would encourage you to use some sort of those supplements. So there's a few that you want to make sure they're in your diet. First one is a probiotic. For you and for your children, you want to be taking it. It's going to boost your immunity, and we like the HMF, so we like the Genestra. A tiny little scoop, add it in the shake. It's just a little powder scoop, okay? It needs to stay in the fridge. Is the first one. You want to be on a probiotic. Second one is a omega supplement. So we use the fish oil. This is the one that we like best. It tastes like lemon, kind of takes away from the fishy. All right, so it's the Nutrici, and you just get a teaspoon and stick it in your shake, and there you go, voila. Okay, so you want to make sure you're getting this. This helps with the dry skin in the wintertime, lubricates your joints, okay? Helps with the brain, all right? And vitamin C. You want to make sure you're upping your vitamin C levels, okay? So obviously that's done through your fruits and also through your veggies, your peppers, also going to give you some vitamin C, but you want to make sure that you're supplementing as well so that you can up that and up your immunity. And we give our kids the little stars. So it's the same. The Sisu makes the one for children and the star that they chew. It's great. All right. And again, for your supplements, you want to avoid taking synthetic supplements. So you want to make sure that you're getting them sourced from a good source, and make sure that wherever you're going, whether it's Whole Foods or Nature Source, that you're talking and you're having discussions with the staff there about the product, about what's in the product and how clean it is, and I'm sure they'll be more than helpful to tell you what is in the spectrum of what you're looking at, okay? You get what you pay for. So if you're going to a Walmart or a Costco and getting your protein powder and getting your supplements, more than likely it's going to be a really low grade, and your body's not going to be absorbing probably hardly any of it anyways, okay? And lastly is the vitamin D. This is the Genestra one we love because it's just drops, tastes kind of like mango. It's delicious, and each drop is 1,000 IUD. So our kids get this. You don't have to add it to the shake because it's delicious. You can just take it orally every day. Especially during winter months, you want to be taking that. And lastly, this is the multivite that I take, the Ultra Prevention. Again, Genestra has a really great quality multivite. This is the one from Dr. Jason Lee that I personally take, but there's lots of great ones out there for you, and you want to make sure that you are supplementing with that. Okay, so hopefully that gave you a few bit of ideas for your shake in the morning, and we're all in a rush, especially in the morning. It's all a little chaotic, so if you can add it all to a shake for you and your entire family and grab it on the go, then at least you can make sure with your kids that that first meal of the day is full of vitamins and nutrients for them, okay? And lastly, cereal. Some of you really like the cereals. This Skinny Bee actually got on sale at Longo's last week. It was like $8.99 or something like that. And this kind of, I know it looks really small, but you're just adding a little bit of it and then it actually expands. So I know a few of you enjoy adding this to your shake. It's got hemp hearts and chia seeds, but you could also add it to plain Greek yogurt. This is the Liberty that I enjoy. Plain Greek yogurt, add it to it. So for those of you who need a change from the shakes or run out of ingredients, you can always go for that in the morning. It's also a great option for you to snack on. Again, bearing that you don't have a dairy sensitivity. So you really need to listen to your body, how it's feeling. You shouldn't be getting a bloated feeling, like a really extra full feeling. And so you want to really listen to that, and you shouldn't be craving things. If we're craving things throughout the day, our body's often telling us something is off, okay? So that is that from my kitchen to you, and just want to encourage you to up your eating and be a little bit more strategic about what you're putting in your mouth, especially during the time when everyone's getting sick. And we want you to stay healthy, especially with us these 10 weeks.